You know what? If I knew you guys were Honda drivers, I wouldn't have fucking agreed, mate. You're ripping me off.
But Hondas are the competition totally for Australians, right? So it's like we bought from the enemy for you guys.
Look,
that's
the
tough.
Chinese aren't making any money from me buying a used Honda, okay? They already made the money on it.
Of course, you do your way out of this, Levi.
You ever watch any NFL at all?
Yeah, I've got this running joke with the guys from Comedy Writers Guild. I roast their fucking American artists.
He beats cocks.
Helmets and fucking padding and a bunch of pussies.
I follow those guys too. I fuck with them a little bit. Comedy Writers Guild.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's a good little community.
Not bad. I was just looking at a bunch of words that you guys use that we don't use. So I was just like trying to figure them out. What are some slang ones that I couldn't get off the woke chat GPT?
I used to work for this magazine called Picture, a titty magazine, but it was humorous. We'd write funny stories years ago, and it's been banned now because fucking, everything that's good you can't do nowadays, apparently. We had about 60 words for the breast, 60 words for the vagina, 60 words for the penis, cockly, purple-headed warrior, all that sort of shit. I can't remember them all. But we got, like, some of the classic ones, fair dinkum. Have you heard that?
No.
So you say, are you fair dinkum? Are you for real? Are you serious?
If something is fair dinkum, it means something is
Gay!
Yeah, like how people say, I guess cereal would be what they say here.
Yeah, you fair dinkum, mate.
Or my son says, he says, that's cap, or stop with the skibbity.
Skibbity? Ah!
The kids have their own language over here.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
They do. 6, 7 and whatnot. That's all a bit beyond me.
Oh yeah, my son, he said his New Year's resolution is to quit 6, 7. Once old people start doing it, you see like sports broadcasters doing it and shit, then they're like, all right, that's lame.
Yeah, it becomes uncool.
What is a sook? I like that one.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Means you're a fucking crybaby, basically.
NFL players would be sooks, right?
If you took the gay players from all the teams, you think you could make a gay team in the NFL?
No, probably not.
So you don't think there's enough gay men to make a team?
No.
Oh,
because they wear fucking helmets.
Yeah, dooks, gay.
That's how we used to use the word. It just meant that you were soft. That dude's a sissy. It's the same kind of thing like that.
He just rode him hard. The feeling is the Cowboys probably coming right down their throats. If you get a little taste of dick coming right down your throat. There are big guys in there come over on him and feel like more pressure was coming behind. You go, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a pity, and you guys would know what I'm talking about. It's pretty bad in Australia, this whole idea that you can't say shit because someone's going to start sooking.
How bad is it? Are you guys can you get arrested? Is it like the UK or Canada where you can actually go to jail for this shit?
Yeah, we just brought some hate laws in. Apparently, some guy called someone a poofter. You know that word?
No, explain that.
Poofter means gay, but it's not a nice way of saying gay.
Okay.
But for Aussies, you call your best mate a poofter. You know what I mean? Like it's just banter.
The f*** you doing, eh? Hey, it's Sydney poofter. Mate, you not f***ing tram? Nah, I don't know what a tram is, mate. It's all hokey to me, mate. Here because of tram, f***ing. You understand me, f***ing? Yeah, you f***ing from Sydney. You don't f***ing tell me nothing, you f***ing f***er.
But it was big in the 70s and 80s. A lot of our movies would use it. Have you know Dame Edna Everage? Dame Edna Everage was an Aussie comedian called Barry Humphries, and he had a character called Dame Edna Everage who was this housewife with a fucking purple wig and the big glasses, and she's really he passed away, but that character was really well known in England. The British loved it, the British love men dressing up as women anyway. That's, that you're not British if you don't wear a dress every now and again.
But I've adopted this lovely baby from the same village in Africa where Madonna shops for her loved ones. And she's beautiful. Her name? Yes. Her name is... What's her name?
How do you spell that?
But at school, isn't it sad? At school, she'll just get called...
Yeah, all those, she was in movies, and you just call your best mates a poofter. You can't say that anymore. Now, I've got
So
to be careful it comes out because I don't mean it in a derogatory way. It's just a funny thing to say, but now I can't say it.
Because there's like a thing about wearing the dress here. It's like a hazing thing. Like humiliate black comedians, white executives would make them wear a dress in their first movie. It's like in their contract.
Really?
So, yeah, which bleeds
That's
over.
awesome.
Like I've had this huge epiphany that like everything I liked as a kid, all the years that molded me pop culture wise, everything I liked is now it's all closet gay stuff.
My bitch is homophobic. I'm gay. Hitman in a top try, see a man topless. I'm gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I'm gay. I'll swing that way.
You know what I mean? Like everything is either fake or gay. Everything I thought was cool, like rap music, the NBA, that's all fake.
Did you know gay influence in rap culture has increased greatly in the last 10 years? Why? First, rap culture has been increasingly influenced by prison culture. And prison culture is really, really gay. Second, with rap albums declining greatly in profitability, rappers often depend on fashion lines to make money. And fashion is really, really, really gay. Last but not least, we have a drug called ecstasy. Ecstasy is a love drug that seems to make gay things happen. Bodies stop moving and sweating, you can't help but want to suck on something.
Wrestling is on ESPN now, dude. What are we doing? The sports gambling's everywhere. You want me to believe you when you say that sports isn't fixed? WWE on ESPN.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, that should be the flagship program as far as sports integrity.
Yeah. Look, in Australia, we love the WWE or all of those wrestling things, and again, for me, it was Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, that era.
A lot of guys were like, yo, Gary, Hulk Hogan died in a snake year. He's a snake. And Hulk Hogan was born in 1953, 1953, after the 18, 1 and 8 is 9. And he died in 2025, 2025. Again, 9. You getting it?
We know it's fucking fake, but
dude.
Bushwhacker.
You freaking bricks! When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Because you freaking bricks!
Yeah.
That sounds like a derogatory term, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a band called the Bushwhackers here.
Yeah, there was 2 wrestlers called the Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, are you ready? Oh, boy, to the loop! We ain't ready, so we're right outside it! Oh, boy, the big guy like everybody!
Yes, I play drums. I can have for years in heavy metal bands and stuff like that. In the mid '80s, I was living in Sydney, and there was a fucking really good underground music scene and drug scene. It was just fucking a great time to be alive in Sydney.
Yeah.
And my band at the time played in this pub across the road. There was probably about 50 people in there. And before we went on, a friend of mine introduced me to this guy called Steve. He was a gay punk rock.
Ow! Scuba Steve, damn you!
Heroin addict. He was awesome as fucking Steve, and he was fucking camp as a row of tents. Fucking camp. Looked fucking hardcore in the leather jacket and that, but when he spoke, he was fucking lovely guy, really. But he passed away, and I'll get to the other part of the story, but he passed away because, that was the time of when AIDS...
Thanks, honey. Say hi to your husband. Oh, I got AIDS again. Better take my NyQuil cold flu and AIDS. All gone.
No, dude, you already said he's a gay heroin user.
Yeah, gay heroin addict, tick.
Like, only fun people die of AIDS.
It'd have been funny if you were like, he got hit by a bus.
He's coming in.
How do you...
Oh my God.
So it'd be like, oh, that was funny.
So, I noticed you guys really know fucking Ray Shoesmith and the series he's in. I can't think of it.
But Mr. In-Between?
Yeah, Mr. In-Between.
Afternoon, sir. Are you Ray Shoesmith?
I don't answer questions. Can I help you?
We're looking for a Ray Shoesmith. Does he live here?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, is there somebody here who can answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, I don't really know how to respond to that, sir.
We just spoke to a woman by the name of Petra Jenkins. She says you threatened her and tried to menace her.
Did she?
Yeah. You got anything you want to say about that?
I don't answer questions.
Would you mind telling us why?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
See ya.
We'll come back later.
Okay.
Friendly chat.
It's just weird.
Yeah, no, but I'm surprised you guys have heard of it because it's not really well known here.
Really? Is it because kind of like red pilled and they don't like that on the TV there? Because that shit happens here. Like everything on TV is all woke and gay now too.
So-
We just watched Predator Badlands. Disney took over the Alien Predator franchise. We just watched that movie, and it has like a domineering woman as the lead, which is like they did in the last Alien. And now the alien's not even a brother, dude. He's not even a bro. Now he's like a Japanese guy.
Yeah, they
You know
made
what I'm
him.
saying?
They made him skinny. He's like a samurai now. It was really lame.
Yeah.
It used to be like it was a metaphor. It used to be a metaphor for how we see black guys as super predators, dreadlocks and everything. So. Now, I'm like worried. They just in a Disney movie. It starts out with like the orphan scene. Is this Bambi? What the fuck are we doing? I thought this is Predator.
Yeah. Pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jake, anyone ever called you a tosser before?
Tosser? No. What does that mean?
It's funny. It means tool in our language.
Not the band
Is that-
tool,
is that
like the
about right?
negative kind of tool.
Yeah, like tool. Not like prison sex tool or sober tool. Which both of those things sound like they suck too, but actually great.
Did we play the intro music yet?
No, man, you just got on. We were
I
just
know.
bullshitting.
All right, good. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Jewish standard time. Yeah, it's theme
Oh, wait,
music.
I'll do it the other way around.
Yeah,
Play
do the
his
theme music first. Come on, get that right.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's okay.
It's only been 3 days since we last did this.
That's true.
I'm the fire, I'm the storm. I break the rules, I change the norm. I hold the mic, you feel the wave. Step in the light, I am the Dave. I'm the Dave, bringing power, bringing fame. I'm the Dave, you'll never see the world the same. I walk the
Powered by Riverside FM.
It's nice.
You playing our intro or just getting?
No, do the intro. I'll play it afterwards.
Okay, cool. Today, guys, we're going fucking international. Throw another goddamn shrimp on the Barbie because we have our first fucking international guest. We encountered each other on the internet. He's been watching our program. I've been watching his stand-up. Fucking funny as shit. Very base. The kind of red-pilled guest that our crowd would love. That, you know, he is not afraid to call somebody gay in a cool Australian accent. You know, he gets up there. He talks about Tiger King. I love it. He kind of reminds me of Mr. In-Between. He's somewhere in between the character Ray Shoesmith and his best friend Gary. And he's a really cool guy. So please give it up for our first fucking international comedian guest, Dirtee motherfucking Dave. Shout out to the Dave. Hit that applause track. Welcome, bro. Oh, yeah, play that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Comedy Coroner.
That was a manual fade out right there. Getting it in, dude. Oh, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for having me. Can you understand what I'm saying? Fucking Americans.
Yeah. I've been watching Crocodile Dundee 1, 2, 3, and 4 all day. Did you know there's a Crocodile Dundee 4?
No.
It's a total piece of shit. I think I could have made it on my computer, but
they probably did.
it's mainly it's not even about Crocodile Dundee. It's about his like little fucking simp friend, the old guy.
Laughing in that one?
Oh, I don't know.
We're in New York
I
City.
watched 5 minutes of it. I'm like, I can't do this. It has Donk in there though.
Oh, okay. Donk's pretty cool.
Donk.
The big ass. Yeah. He's cool.
I don't need a gun. I got a donk.
Yeah, exactly.
Donk is Aussie slang for an engine, a car engine.
Interesting.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, what size donk you got in your fucking car, mate?
Dude, when you said throw another shrimp on the Barbie, I was like, that's some shit that they say at Epstein's house now. Like, after reading those emails.
What's wrong with
black
you?
shrimp, though.
What's wrong with you Americans? What the hell's going on over there?
It's a shit.
You know?
Because we want to arrest any of our people?
It's tough. It's about country right now, but where would we go at this point? I've already, you know. I don't know. Levi, what do you think? What's happening?
Oh, I think that the cover-up is in full effect in the United States. I think that European countries have a little bit more shame and a little bit more conviction, and that's why you see them fucking outing their leaders or, you know, people stepping down. But here, you know what I mean? You get a severance package, you just go disappear into the Montana hills, and nobody ever sees you again until they have another one of these email drops come out.
Or you just work for MSN.
Where do you think Leslie Wexler's been hanging out for the last 20 years, dude? In the middle of Ohio.
Yeah, it's weird that you can just commit war crimes in office and then like become a Fox News anchor or an MSNBC anchor. Like whether you're a Democrat or Republican, it's like how is that a career trajectory? Like now he's in the morning news.
You get that internship with Soros, you're in there, dude. You can.
Oh Jesus! So we were talking about Crocodile Dundee. Another great Australian piece of media is when the guy fights a kangaroo. Is that a common occurrence over there?
I thought that was a YouTube video. That's a movie?
Where the guy's, the kangaroo's holding the dog and the guy punches the kangaroo. Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of that, to be honest. Like, some people think we've got kangaroos in our backyards, and we kind of do. Like, where I live up North Queensland, you'll see the wallabies come out at night and hang around in your backyard because they're nocturnal. If you travel the highways and in the country areas, and I used to live in a country area in New South Wales, and the kangaroos would be crossing the road early morning and in the evening, just when you're driving to work and just when you're coming home from work. And they'd come out of nowhere from the bush, and there'd be about 5 or 6 of them. They're fucking huge. They can grow enormously. and one hit my car and yeah, took out the front end. And they're stupid creatures. You see how small their head is compared with the rest of the body, right? Yeah, this is why they're
like
stupid.
Deer here. We have the same problem with deer here.
Deer are so stupid. Yeah. Oh my God.
Do wallabies follow like the same paths as their like wallaby crossings? Because
Nah,
like deer,
wallaby-
I guess deer is like an animal where they follow like the same paths for 100,000 years. Deer have been running through these same lines. That's where you can figure out where they're at. But
Wallabies are a bit smarter, and yeah, in my experience. So the kangaroos, I remember once this kangaroo jumped out in front of me, freaked out, ran, or they don't run, hopped in front of me, then freaked out and turned left, bumped into a road sign, fell over, and got up and, just fucking crazy shit. But
how many beers was he on, dude?
Well, yeah, exactly. What was the question?
I guess I was wondering if you've seen any human kangaroo fights.
Yeah, no, we don't do that, and they'd fuck you right up, I reckon. Not so much with their little hands, but if they kicked you, you'd certainly know about it. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
are dingoes wild down there?
Crazy.
Dingoes, yeah, we've got dingoes up where I live, and you'll see them in the bush. They'll come to your backyard if your yard encroaches upon the bush, and yeah, they're sort of they're not scared of humans, and you've probably seen that they do come up and cause a bit of grief.
Personal.
So
yeah,
I'm glad you brought
my buddy
that
had
up.
a dingo and a monitor in college, and so you couldn't go in his house or the backyard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, so one of my questions was about dingoes. So you're a comedian in Australia. Now, previously, we're all familiar with the dingo ate my baby. Is it too soon to write jokes about that where you guys are? Or is it been long enough?
It will always be too soon.
Okay, for sure.
That's
9/11. That's 9/11.
The dingo email Epstein after he ate the baby.
Not only that. Not only that, but you Americans are not allowed to fucking. We might be able to. You guys, be fucking quiet.
I thought he was gonna say we're not allowed to fuck a dingo. I'm like,
oh no, you can do that. You can do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you can fuck a dingo, then you have the right to. But
yeah, if you can make that happen, that's like
all right.
Kudos to you at that point. Those things are scary.
For sure.
Shit. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Australian comedian scene. Like what's a comedy club in Australia like? Are you doing shows mostly at bars, mostly at comedy clubs? Fill our audience in.
Yeah, so I'll speak for where I live, Cairns. It's a little tourist town. We've got there's a regular weekly gig that we get sort of known comics come from interstate to headline, and then the local crew will support. It's only a small place. The whiskey bar doesn't hold many people, but it's good because it's intimate, and people. And that's on a Monday night, so people are out on a Monday night. They're engaged. They're there to to support the acts. Yeah. Yeah. Then there's a monthly one which I did on Friday at a hotel that a mate of mine puts on, and then on Saturday night there was raw comedy, and I'll put a clip up. It's like a national competition for up and coming comics, and the winner of the heat goes to a national finals in Melbourne, because they got a Melbourne comedy festival or Fringe festival, and then the winner of that goes to Edinburgh Fringe. The thing is, I've been in it twice, and I haven't come anywhere close to winning, because the comedians who've gone through a part of that woke establishment, and my comedy doesn't fucking do too well. The audience fucking loved it, fucking loved me, but the judges, fucking, and that's fine.
The same shit as
and
that's comedy mafia. It's the works.
Yeah, and that's what it is, and it's fine.
Dude, we should start a parody page about that.
Yeah.
Should start a parody fake books page.
So
comedy mafia.
Sydney, where I used to be from, and I head down there. They've got heaps of open mics, like pretty much every night of the week. They've got clubs, mainly bars, that sort of thing. So there's a pretty thriving comedy scene, and like in Brisbane, all the major centres. We've got some really good comics out there, and you'd probably know the more known ones. Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries is great.
Well, everybody knows Jim Jeffries. Do you know? I see a lot of Frenchie's clips where he's like a tall, skinny dude with a mullet, and he's got beers thrown at him a couple times.
Does he do the crowd work?
Yeah.
He's
that's all the clips
funny.
I see is him crowd work backfiring on him.
Yeah,
But he seems like
I think that's all he does.
He's like posting the clips himself. So
I think he's an ex-teacher or something. He's pretty funny. I don't do crowd work, and I love watching it. But to me, I'd rather write my own material and fucking do that.
Us too. Yeah.
What's your average travel between cities doing comedy? Is it like spread way the fuck out? It seems like it probably would be.
Yeah, it's a huge country. It's a really big country. So if you can fly, you're fine. Like I can fly to Sydney in about 3 hours, which is not quite the fucking whatever that way of the country, the height for depth of the country. You can get around, and we don't have a huge population. I think we're fucking 17 million. You've probably got all that in Dallas, 17 million people. I don't know.
Maybe in New York, that's a small country, sure.
It is and huge landmass.
Right.
So it's probably the same in America. We've got like our ABC is a government-funded TV station, and they're left-wingers as all fuck. And I said I wasn't going to get involved in politics because I'm very centrist, and and like believe what you like. I don't care. But
you're in the center now. You're on the right. I mean, that's
true. I'm a fucking moderate.
That's how crazy the
People
left
will be
is
like,
now,
Jake,
dude.
you're too far right, and it's like I just have like a couple opinions that are in the middle, and I haven't bought into the woke brain rot. But call me like right wing or alt right. I'm fucking right. I'm in the center of the middle.
Exactly. Exactly. So the ABC, they're very left wing, and their comedy
is it an actual ABC affiliate, like the ABC here, like Disney ABC?
No, it's Australian.
Because ABC owns everything here, but it's really Disney, and like Disney owns ABC, and ESPN.
So it's owned by the government.
Sort of like the BBC in Britain, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
that's
interesting.
exactly what
Very
it is.
interesting.
So we have 5 of those here. We have 5 of those legacy media, or 6 of them legacy media stations that you can get locally. You can get, you know what I mean,
and they're
locally
all just
or syndicated
propaganda
nationally.
At a certain point, they just present the facts that favor their argument. They don't present the other side. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. And look. Anyway, no more politics because we could be here for days. And,
you mentioned Sydney. Do you have any? You got any interest in going to that NFL game they're going to play there?
Oh yeah.
No. Fucking no. What's what the fuck is that? And we discussed this earlier on the helmets, the fucking pads, and I was just saying earlier, like I roast the hell out of those Comedy Writers Guild guys, and the NFL.
Yeah,
and it's fun. It's funny. I do it because it's funny to me.
Right.
But they get quite passionate and quite upset about it, which is even funnier for me.
No,
the gift that keeps giving.
Even without the helmets and stuff, everything about football is gay. The terminology, the way they, like, even the positions, the description of the positions,
the
tight end,
push.
wide receiver. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you're grabbing a guy's gooch and waiting for him to give you a bigger ball. You know what I mean? And like they describe it with like penetration is always used when they're describing football plays. And
well, if you put it in those terms, now I'm a big fan. Sounds great.
You're back in now.
I'm back in.
I saw some video and it's like guys, if you drink water, does that make you gay? Because 70% of water makes up a man's body. Like, guys, if you jerk off, or are you gay? Because you're actually just you're jerking a dick off. It's pretty funny. Same kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was speaking.
If you like money, are you gay? Because you're literally collecting
Yeah,
pictures of men.
It's non-stop. So I was speaking to this guy who's a mason. You guys got masons over there, of course you do. And I said, have you guys got the secret handshake? He goes, yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? Each of those hands has had a dick in it.
Oh, that's initiation
Is that why
ceremonies.
it's a little tickle? They're actually just doing a different form of the shocker. I think that's how they do it. It's just like they slide a finger in there. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. So, what do you think is the best venue that you've performed comedy at? What's like your favorite room to work?
I've got to say that the Raw Comedy, because it's at a venue called McAllister's Brewery. It's like a brewery pub, you know what I mean? So they brew beer there, and it's like a big barn, big corrugated iron barn, and it's big, fits a lot of people. Acoustics not so good because of how big it is, but for a crowd, the crowd are really, and they're kind of a loose crowd. They're open to the vulgar shit. You know what I mean?
Good. I love crowds like that. Levi and I will we go to different cities in Florida, and we'll notice city to city, like you can get away with different premises, and it's like, all right, this crowd in Northport thought it was okay, but in St. Pete they were like, you can't say that, and it's like, okay, who decides that? Like,
yeah, who writes the fucking rules around here?
Right, yeah. And it's always like white women getting upset on behalf of groups they're not a part of. I'm like, I'm sorry, can you spare me the fake outrage? Like,
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that's tough.
Do you find that near the coast it's more like liberal, and the farther inland you get, it gets more conservative?
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, I've lived in country areas, and people in the regional country areas, they're fucking surviving. They don't have time for all the bullshit, you know? So they're just getting on with the job of trying to survive in rough conditions and environments. So yeah, definitely, 100%.
Well, that's why most of the people that are complaining are white women, because they sit at home. They're like wine moms, dude. They don't got shit to do all day but watch the news and then fucking TikTok it up, dude. You know?
They want to be relevant. And brings to mind, I've been thinking about, and it's probably been done, I don't know, because everything's been fucking done, but I want to start a Karen character with a fucking wig and be a Karen, but I'm sure some bloke's probably already done that anyway. I don't know.
Definitely not with an Australian accent.
Dude, I mean,
maybe see an American character. But, yeah.
Considering they started BLM, that could almost be considered blackface, dude. You got to watch out.
Karen
white
started
women are
BLM.
behind all those movements, dude.
They are?
Hey, I'm fucking immune to this. My kids are half black, and their mum's from a place called Bougainville, which is in the South Pacific, part of Papua New Guinea at the moment, and I lived up there for a long time. But they're the blackest people on the planet, and they're fucking blue-black, really beautiful black. And they call the rest of the Papua New Guineans redskins because they're not black enough.
Whoa.
I love
that's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
That's very
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
That's good.
Do you watch Sky News?
I do. We've got a local version of it, and they're
Sky News Australia, or just Sky News Can?
Australia, yeah. So
who's the hottest anchor you think?
You mean sexually hottest?
Yeah, like which one do you think's the most
There's a lot of
attractive?
hot anchors. Leave that and go back.
Oh,
You guys have the hottest seats.
Andrew Bolt does it for me.
See, that's my pick too. Nice. Levi, we'll talk about so and so girl. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to pick, man. There's so many hot ones.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah. So you'd know, Jacob, that I got booted off Facebook recently.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Yeah. So I've
dude.
been taking part in the Comedy Writers Guild podcast, and so we write about what we know. Yeah, that's fucking where we get our comedy from. I was on fucking shooting up heroin for 10 years, right? So I know a bit about it, and I like to say funny shit about it, and so the premise of that podcast, as you probably know, is they give you a premise and you write a punchline or you write a joke about it.
Yeah.
And so I wrote a joke about fucking which contained the H word and the, you know, other words. And they fucking, this thing comes up and goes, oh, you've contravened our fucking whatever moralistic high ground we fucking occupy. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. And because I'm fucking stupid, I did it again the next week because I wasn't thinking, right? I just fucking, I was trying to be funny, or successfully being funny.
As soon as you hit send, you're like, shit.
Yeah, so that was the next one.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck, I'm not doing that again. Anyway, the third, mea culpa, I'm a fucking idiot. The third time, the fucking third time I did it, it didn't even bother fucking. Didn't even bother fucking telling me I'm a cunt. It just fucking wipes me. You're no longer. Yeah. It all went fucking blank. You're no longer on Facebook. You got fucking 180 days to appeal. I appealed and they said no, not good enough.
You were
so
silenced
then I
by Zuckerberg. Fuck, that's
yeah,
crazy.
The Zuck.
Jeez.
You know, and I got to cop it on the chin. I'll take it. They did give me 2 warnings, but you know, really, it was not offensive shit. You know what I mean? Like
and it's your life experience. What else are you gonna write jokes about? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I was on as the Dave because that's my stage name.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me fucking go back on as the Dave. So I fucking thought, what can I do? And I put Dirtee Dave because, and there's a story to this. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I play drums. I like and have for years in heavy metal bands and stuff like that. So, in the mid '80s, I was living in Sydney, and there was a fucking really good underground music scene and drug scene. All you know, it was just fucking a great time to be alive in Sydney.
Yeah.
And my band at the time played in this pub across the road. There was probably about 50 people in there, and before we went on, a friend of mine introduced me to this guy called Steve. Who was a gay punk rock heroin addict, right? He was awesome as fucking Steve, and he was fucking camp as a row of tents. Fucking camp, looked fucking hardcore in the leather jacket and that, but when he spoke, you know, he was fucking lovely guy, really. But he passed away, and I'll get to the other part of the story, but he passed away because, I mean, that was a time of when AIDS...
You know, dude, you already said he's a gay heroin user.
Yeah, gay heroin addict, tick.
Like, only fun people die of AIDS.
It'd have been funny if you were like, he got hit by a bus, so it'd be like, oh, that was funny. I didn't expect that.
I used to hang out with there's a suburb called Darlinghurst near King's Cross in Sydney, and that's like they called it the gay ghetto in the 80s, where all the gays would congregate. There's gay clubs and stuff, and mate, those guys really party. Anyway, I was playing drums in my band, and I just met this guy Steve, and he'd taken a bit of a shine to me because I'm a handsome fucker, right?
Yeah, Steve with Dave's, right? So we're talking about the same Steve.
Yeah. Is old mate coming back? Because I don't want to have to repeat this fucking story. What's wrong with you Americans?
He's here, the
My bad. My girlfriend is complaining she's got autism. So
yeah. So there's Steve, and we just met just before my band went on stage, and he's taken a shining to me. I mean, for obvious fucking reasons, like I'm fucking handsome motherfucker.
You're a likable guy.
So here I am, and I got the fucking long heavy metal hair at the time. It was the 80s, and I'm fucking playing drums, and after the first song, everyone's clapped and everything, and then I hear this, Dirtee Dave! Dirtee Dave! And it's fucking Steve and his fucking gay accent, Dirtee Dave! I'm like, oh. So after that, everyone used to call me fucking Dirtee Dave. And I had been sort of tossing up whether that would be my stage name or The Dave, and The Dave won. So it could be that I might even go back to Dirtee Dave. I don't know. Fucking, it's a small.
Maybe
small
this was
thing.
your destiny all along, dude. Was to be Dirtee Dave, dude.
Maybe.
Hey, I want you to tell another story because I saw a clip about it and you didn't really get to expand on it. But how did you get the current haircut that you have?
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. So the bit I do on stage, and it's fucking true, is I decide I'd fucking save some money on the hairdresser, right? Because fucking costs $60, and you know, if you can save $60, you save $60. So what I did with the $60 I saved, I bought a bottle of scotch, right? Problem is, I fucking drank the bottle of scotch before I fucking cut my hair, so I ended up with this fucking yeah.
What is that, Terry Bradshaw? What is that?
Love it, dude.
Dude, Ronald McDonald is like, your haircut sucks, dude. Like,
there's a certain type of comedian that
Bozo the
can lean
Clown is
into
so
a cool
jealous.
haircut, and then it's like you're gonna have bits that you can pivot off of. I mean, I don't know. My hair is fading out right now, but I usually dye it like blue and purple and all kinds of crazy fucking colors because it gives you shit to joke about.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're recognizable. If you look too normal, who the fuck's gonna remember you?
Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing. To me, I love taking the piss out of myself. I love fucking roasting myself on stage. Yeah.
And you can't make fun of everyone else until you get. I start by punching
and
myself,
you
then
can't
I
get
hit
mad at
everybody
me
else.
for it either, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
White
exactly.
woman's gonna get offended by jokes about me.
Yeah.
That's probably my girlfriend.
And it is.
Damn, you
It's the
lost
fucking safest thing to do, man. You know.
I have this bit about I've been searching for a place that I can safely drop an N-bomb, you know what I mean? It's not like my car or the shower. So like I always do this thing where I just try to find white people teetering on the line, but that one's not teetering. That one is right there.
Well, my 12, 13-year-old daughter said to me a while ago, Dad, can I say the N-word? I said, well, that's your colour. I can't tell you not to. I said, but why would you want to?
No, she's grandfathered in. She totally can.
My girlfriend, her best friend is African American, and just gives me a lot of shit. And like, she'll be like Jacob and say it, and like sometimes she'll call me the N-word. I honestly would prefer you call me the N-word than twist my name like that. Jacob. I'm like, just call me the N-word. Like, at least I can pretend I'm listening to rap music.
You guys have all kinds of fucking animals in Australia that can kill you, right? What's the most common threat?
The snake.
The snake,
Fucking snake.
what, like a black mamba type shit, or?
So, yeah, we got that fucking taipan. That motherfucker will put you under the ground just by looking at you.
Is that gonna bite you or strangle you?
No, bite. Yeah, we don't have too
those
many.
are venomous ones.
Yeah, we got really poisonous fucking snakes. A mate of mine, he's one of the world's leading experts on snake venom. Travels around, and he was up in Papua New Guinea, which is where I met him. And he's like a professor of venomology or whatever. And he goes around and catches snakes and milks. And the thing is, he is
Milking
incredibly.
a snake is funny.
yeah.
Jacking off a snake.
No, dude, you do the fangs, bro.
He's ultra fucking allergic to any snake venom. He got bit once, and he literally turned fucking black and blue, like literally all over. And swelled up like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's kind of, a bit ironic that that's his thing.
That's his job and calling.
He looked like he was from South Australia then, didn't he? Call back to your wife there. No, the Aborigines, they aren't that dark. They're pretty.
Yeah,
that's like traditional Sunman right there, dude. What's older? Are Aborigines the oldest?
Yeah, they're 60,000 years.
60,000 years, really.
Yeah, that's
like
supposed to be.
That's like written or drawn history, right? That they have.
They say they're the world's oldest continuously living culture.
The crazy thing about Australia, the number of different languages they have. A lot of them aren't even written down. And that the mobs of Aborigines, that a mob will be 30 kilometers or 300 kilometers away from another mob, and they speak a totally different language. And they don't even know what it is. Like, they can't communicate with each other. And like ancient artwork on walls of caves and shit and sides of cliffs. It's like, he's found a bunch of like ancient Aborigine art because it's so wild. You just like, you're looking at this thing like, how old is this? Like, no one even knows. Wow. Hundreds of different languages. And they've been around for a long fucking time, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wonder what their
They had to
creation
take that
is.
from the Jews. God damn it. I thought we had that locked in.
Go ahead.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, what gave it away?
Cool, like, oh no, I don't, so I don't, my father, who's my natural father, and I was adopted out, but I got in touch with him lately. He's, from, like, his side of the family, he's Jewish, they're like, from Rochester in New York.
Oh, wow.
But they, yeah,
That's
but
where
they
part of my family's from.
they escaped from Ukraine, like, back in the fucking day. Like
Oh my God.
his parents did. They had to escape, you know, just to fuck it up shit that was going on.
Yeah.
And but but I actually know that's passed through the female side, yeah. So I can't be Jewish.
No. I mean, my girlfriend, just her dad is Jewish, and I still call her Jewish all the time. I think of it, you know, that's that old idea that like it's just through the mom, but it's like that. I mean, they decided that like a really long time ago, and that had more to do with like marriage and power and kind of sexism, honestly, because they were just like making sure women didn't cheat and stuff. But like Israel, you know, so there's this thing where if you're Jewish, you can get let into Israel, and Israel will accept as far out as one grandparent. It doesn't even have to be on the maternal side. So like for me, I think anybody that's got one Jewish grandparent, like you're in if you want to be.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I heard Tiddalik the Frog was actually Jewish.
You can't just drop Tiddalik the Frog in the middle. What is that?
He drank all the water, dude. He drank all the water in Australia.
He did?
Part of their creation.
How am I missing this cultural reference? I thought I had all of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, they got a serpent reference. It's pretty.
Yeah.
All these creation myths are pretty close to each other.
Have you seen this really like weird cartoon, Sassy? Like it's about Sasquatch, and he's Australian.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, I'll send it to you. My buddy, shout out to Luke Sorensen. He was just on the pod. It's all about this like stoned time traveling Sasquatch who's from Australia.
Dude,
and
you think he would get down with Bigotfoot, the one I created?
I don't know, but yeah, he's just a good bloke, and we got to put that on the pod sometime. I should have sent you that to cue it up. Like,
yeah, no doubt. But I was asking about indigenous animals and crazy animals that you have to deal with on a daily basis. We have some in America that you might not be familiar with. Do you want to watch a couple videos and check them out?
Yeah.
All right. This is 3 different versions of the same species. Okay.
Here we go.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, we encounter Captain Crack Sparrow, also known to locals as Captain Jack Daniels. This tweaker pirate isn't searching for treasure or the Black Pearl, just vibes, validation, and his next port of poor decision.
It's a Black Pearl callback for you right there, dude.
Beautiful.
Isn't that your email? And that's in your email, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to own a club up in PNG called Black Pearl Tavern.
Really?
Because
Tell us about owning a club. What was that like?
Yeah, it was good. So Bougainville, and I've got to give you some context. It's part of Papua New Guinea, but it's voted in a referendum to split off to become its own new country, and it'll be the world's newest country, hopefully in a couple of years. The history behind it: in the 90s, there was an open-cut copper mine run by the Australians, and it was the biggest open-cut copper mine in the Southern Hemisphere. And I've been up there, and it's fucking huge, great big hole in the ground. What happened was the landowners were promised a certain amount of, royalties from the mine, which they weren't getting. A lot of Papua New Guineans from other areas were coming in and squatting around the area, and the environmental damage was huge. And the Bougainvilleans, the land is very important to them culturally and religiously, and also to live. So they started what they called the Bougainville Revolutionary Army, the BRA. A couple of guys who were ex-PNG military. There was an explosives expert, Sam Kauna, and I know all these guys because I lived up there a few years ago, long after the war over, and they started the secession war against Papua New Guinea. Which they won because they know the jungle, they know their area, and the PNG troops, they didn't. Then Papua New Guinea blockaded Bougainville. It's an island for several years. Bougainville lost about 20,000 people from a population of 190, so that's a good 10% of your population gone.
Decimated.
Yeah. So
hopefully it was all the crooks, dude. You know what I mean?
Jeez, 10% is like, that's like a world war or something.
Yeah, so that's women and children too, of course. So
holy shit.
So there was a referendum. As part of the peace process, they said you can have a referendum to become independent. That was like 97% said, yes, we want to get the hell out of here, which is huge. Now they're just negotiating with the government, because the government has to ratify it. If the government says no, it won't happen, then we're going to look at another, there's another war, I would say. So I went up there in 2013, which was about 12 years after the peace process, but there was still pockets of the BRA who hadn't signed onto the peace agreement, so they hadn't de-weaponized. And I actually got held up going through one of their no-go zones.
Oh my God!
And they had M16s and stuff, and like in the middle of the jungle. And the cops in Bougainville aren't allowed to carry weapons because that's part of the peace process. So there's nothing anyone could have done. So I had to negotiate for myself and the Papua New Guineans who were with me to get, to be able to be let go. Said, okay, well, after about 3 hours of negotiation, they said, okay, we'll let you go. You're not going through our no-go zone. You can fuck off back the way you came. I said, that's fine. And it was a bit scary, to be honest. Yeah, but I lived there in 2013, and I got to know the main players, commanders in the BRA and all that sort of stuff. It's great. Now, how did I get onto the subject of Bougainville? I'm fucking lost.
Did you ever see any of these guys in that?
And I guess the club was in Bougainville, yeah?
Oh, yeah, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like Billy Connolly.
What was the name of that army?
BRA. Bougainville. Yeah, Bougainville Revolutionary Army. There's a really good fucking film on YouTube called The Coconut
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic.
Wait a minute, Levi. He's talking about the BRA. Goddamn.
Look up on YouTube The Coconut Revolution. And the guy, one of the guys in the BRA, he's now the president of Bougainville. And I know him quite well. He's a scary motherfucker, man. Anyway, so when I went up there, I opened this club. I built it, and yeah, that's about it.
Wow. And so this club, just drinking. You guys have food. Did you start doing stand up there, or were you just being?
Yeah, just like I was working over there, and that was my side hustle. And my missus who's a Bougainvillean, she was running the club and had pool tables. It was like a tiki bar, built out of like bamboo and that sort of motif. And the thing is, a lot of those Bougainvilleans, they were as part of the peace process, they agreed to hand in their weapons. A lot of them just fucking buried them underground, like wrapped them in oily rags and stuff and buried them underground. So a lot of people still had weapons. And yes, I think on one occasion some of the ex-BRA boys came in and got a bit rough, but it was, they didn't do anything. Because we like, she's from there too, so we had contacts and whatnot, yeah. But that was fun.
And guys like this in the BRA, dude?
No.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, we're closely monitoring a clothes and shoes donation box. Oh wait, what's that? It seems we just caught a wild tweaker exiting the box. The donation bin serves as a temporary tweaker nest, stuffed with free clothes and bad decisions. With its bag full of stolen donations, the tweaker scurries off, awaiting the next restock.
Cut away. He was standing on there changing. It cuts away from that. I've seen the longer version of that one.
I love the
he stands on there and changes clothes that he just stole out of the thing. It's pretty funny.
I love the David Attenborough level narration for like what is just a tweaker being met out.
Do you guys have tweakers in Australia?
Oh fuck yeah, man!
What do you call them? You call them tweakers?
Crackheads. Even though it's not crack, and you and I know the differentiation, but people call them crackheads. And ice is a huge fucking problem here. It's horrible, particularly in some of the more remote communities, regional, where there's nothing much to do. Yeah, I've used, when I was in Sydney, I was working in a drug and alcohol rehab doing outreach casework and one-on-one counselling, and the main drug was ice that we were dealing with.
Yeah, that's awful. Ice is heroin, right? For our
no,
ice is meth.
It's meth. See, I'm glad I asked. I didn't know. Okay, cool. It's meth. Yeah. So meth is
ice
a bigger
is a problem too, but not for white people. Well, it is if you live in a different kind of ice, though. You know what I mean?
They're deporting all the people. Ice, yeah.
We got two types of ice here that can fuck your day up.
And vanilla ice, right?
Oh man.
No, Vanilla Ice changed his name to Vanilla Hitler, dude. Ice has got such a bad rap right now.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough job to have. People say the hardest job is being a mom. It's probably being an ICE agent. Like it's pretty tough. Everyone hates those guys.
Love you too. Good night.
So, Levi,
Sorry.
you got another segment?
I got one more of these.
Cool,
we got
cool.
one more of these meth videos, and then we'll move on.
Cool.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, we witness a male tweaker cleaning out his car, the twin-turbo Tweaker Mobile. The tweaker is seen sucking up 3 possession charges. Personal responsibility, completely non-existent.
His mouth, dude.
Expired registration is present. A suspended license is key. Active insurance policy, never.
I love him fixing the door thing. Like that's gonna fix it. Once he gets that part back on, he's good to go.
How long do you think that guy's been awake? I'm going at least 4 days. The way he's like, it's like starting to turn into just a zombie or something. You know, just like the arm movements. You got to go to sleep, dude. You need to nap in a sandwich really bad.
Well, people ask how the Nazis conquered Europe, and it's like, well, Pervitin, which was meth. You know, like they were just meth.
That's also their downfall, though, too, because those guys would stay up for days and then they'd just be not worth a fuck, dude.
Yes.
My mom made meth for a long time. I know a lot of people that smoke meth, and you see these guys after 4 or 5 days, literally, they'd just be like shooting salad, dude, just talking gibberish. Like, why do we not have insane asylums anymore? You know what I mean? Like, but that shit like bores holes in your brains. You stay like permanently fucked up to some extent after you've smoked enough of that shit.
Yeah, the wet brain thing kind of happens, I think, where it's just a certain level of toxicity that your brain can't recover from. I've seen that happen with other drugs to people, and it's sad because it's like even if you stop, you're not gonna get your mental back necessarily.
Yeah.
My aunt is like that with heroin. She's just like she could stop tomorrow, and it still would, her brain would be, you know.
You guys have an opiate epidemic in Australia too?
When I was taking heroin in the 90s, there was a lot of cheap heroin around, imported from Vietnam. There's a lot of Vietnamese crime gangs in Sydney anyway.
Really?
And you'd go to a place called Cabramatta, which was like 99% Vietnamese population. You get off the train, there'd be about 30 or 40 little kids, like fucking 10-year-old, 12-year-olds. Hey, you want to buy some? It's like $20 for a fucking cap, which you know would last you, I mean, all day or what, depending on the level of addiction.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. It was fucking easy to get. It was good fucking gear, good pure gear. At the moment, at the moment, and then there was a drought at the end of 2000. You couldn't get it anywhere. They'd stopped importing it.
Did that happen with Coke at one point in Australia?
No,
because whenever Australians come to the US, you guys love to do Coke here, I've noticed.
I don't know. I don't do Coke, but I know Coke is probably the most popular drug at the moment, they say, like statistically. Heroin, that you can't really buy heroin nowadays. You probably could, but people are on the oxycodone, you know, that sort of shit. And I guess you could get it, but it's nowhere near as available as it was. Our epidemic is the ice, meth. Yeah.
Interesting.
Is weed legal anywhere in Australia?
Yeah, medicinal cannabis. Yeah, you just get a script for it and
there's
smoke
no
it.
recreational.
That's what we love doing. That I got my medical card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Levi and I are both stoned right now.
What about another question. What about fentanyl? Is fentanyl production?
We haven't.
Is that a problem with you guys?
Fentanyl hasn't hit us yet. But the nitazene, if you've heard of that, that's like 100 fucking times stronger than fentanyl. We're seeing a little bit of it, like being mixed into other drugs.
That's where it starts. That's how you start ODing on meth.
Yeah, and
Because you're that dude cleaning out your car, you can smoke a gram at a time. You get a gram of fentanyl, rip that. You're never coming back, dude.
It's like fucking Pulp Fiction where Uma Thurman, right? Yeah, and that was one of the jokes I made that got me. Well, that was the joke that got me booted off Facebook. So.
Why is Quentin Tarantino an Oscar winner and you're kicked off Facebook? It's the same content.
And you can say the N-word.
And he didn't even shoot up heroin. He was just making a movie. It's like you have the artistic license, if anything, to talk about this shit.
See, I did have another chance to drop an N-bomb and not get in trouble for it, but Quentin Tarantino's not making any more movies, so I guess that's
well, they stopped letting him shoot people's exposed feet in movies, and he was like, "I'm not into movies anymore. I'm done."
Oh, dude, I didn't know he was a pedo.
Every single movie he does, there is a prolonged foot shot, Pulp Fiction included. Why do Travolta and Uma Thurman dance barefoot for 3 minutes, and the feet are zoomed in?
Oh, it's a podo. That's what he is, a podo,
he's
right?
He's a podo. Yeah, he's all into the feet. It's like, do it on your own time. Like, they're good movies. Don't make them weird with foot shit. You know, it's like Game of Thrones with the incest. Like, you'd have a good show without the sister and brother fucking.
But would you?
I think. I guess we're watching it for different shit. I guess you don't know until you make the show. It might be totally boring, and that's the spark it needs. I don't know. That's an interesting point. Yeah. Art is such a weird thing like that.
You guys call hot redheads in Australia bushfires?
Oh, what? Sorry?
Bushfires. Do you ever call a hot redhead a bushfire?
No, we just call them rango, as you guys probably do.
Because in America, you can call them like a fire crotch.
Fire crotch.
That's a term for a hot redhead. Is a
do
fire
they have
crotch.
like an equivalent of that?
No, but we don't like redheads as much as you guys don't like redheads. It's a universal thing.
They're a lesser
Name
race.
one that's done anything to change history or benefit or
King
even
David.
contribute.
I heard a ginger claim King David was a ginger, and I'm like, you would say
Really?
that, you ginger.
Yeah.
Okay, one person. I think the closest thing is Santino, dude. I think that's
Ron
the closest
Jeremy.
thing.
Ron Jeremy is the only one.
He's definitely not a ginger, dude. I've seen his pubes.
You think he's stealing ginger valor?
Yeah, of course. He doesn't even have a shitload of freckles, dude. That's the first dinger when you know somebody's a closet ginger. They got a shitload. You take them to the beach, and they don't take their shirt off. They can't. They're
That's so good.
Their freckles are just like out there going.
Did you guys ever read anything by David Foster Wallace, the good writer who killed himself? Okay. Anyway, really funny guy, and he had a really funny short story about going to a restaurant, going to a urinal, pissing next to Steven Spielberg, then realizing Steven Spielberg is uncircumcised, and just like him, just like, how do I tell the world? Like, this is such a bombshell.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, it's a great one.
I watched a documentary on Spielberg the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was cool. It was on Foxtel or like HBO or something. And he just later in life started to embrace his being Jewish, and of course he made Schindler's List, but earlier on, I think, and I might have got this wrong because I watched it a while ago, he was sort of a little bit maybe embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like didn't want to make a fucking deal about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it took him a while to start talking about the Holocaust because he got to Schindler's List, I think, in maybe the 2000s or the 90s, and then before that, he interviewed some survivors. Like my cousins, 2 of them survived out of a family of 10, and he interviewed one of them, my great cousin Irene, and it was interesting because it's interesting that Saving Private Ryan, that's a Hollywood blockbuster, but like interviews of the Holocaust, it's like, yeah, they didn't put that in the theaters. Like, yeah. I'm sure you could find it in the Library of Congress, but he definitely wanted to romanticize history and not kind of get too bogged down in the tragedy.
While we're on movies, you want to talk about The Exorcist real quick? Have you ever heard that The Exorcist was actually a story about Shirley MacLaine getting raped?
No, didn't know.
Levi has the weirdest research method. He'll just come in. You're like a red-pilled Jamie from the Joe Rogan show. You just come in with like, by the way, I love the level of research he puts in. It's incredible.
Mr. Relevant.
Yeah. So fill us in on this Shirley MacLaine thing, Levi.
Well, I think the long and the short of it is the director from The Exorcist made like another set of movies with another guy that were actually like really, they're like Kubrick style, like not even Easter eggs. It's just like shit right in the wide open. But this guy who's an alleged pedo, and they do this in the movie. So this guy, his friend had allegedly raped Shirley MacLaine. So in the movie, this producer goes up, he's actually in the movie too, goes up the stairs, and he's up there with her for like 14 minutes, and he comes downstairs and says she's possessed, he ends up dying. So they're saying that actually the possession goes through that guy. And it's just like a secret pedophile sort of shit. But you can't, like, all this stuff came out after the Epstein Files, so you can't really, it's hard to discern what's people just being fanatical. And
people are reading into stuff right now. I mean,
here, hold on. I'll pull this shit up from.
I saw Snake Eyes this weekend, last night actually, with my girlfriend and her kids. And like the main character's name is Charlie Kirk. And, you know, and like there's a number of things where it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, so it's weird because it's like I don't want to buy into conspiracies, but then shit like that will happen where it's like the guy's name is Charlie Kirk. Like that's fun.
All right, hold on, I'll share the screen real quick. We'll watch
Yeah.
Just watch.
Go to Riverside and open an account.
It's like a free ad for Riverside right there.
Roger Avery
Can you guys see it?
about the 1970 iconic horror film, The Exorcist. Check it out.
You know who the devil was in The Exorcist?
Who?
Well, they say it's like Pazuzu, and we're presented with an actual devil. But when you actually watch the movie, there's kind of evidence that, and people have talked about this, that there's evidence within the film that it's more than just demonic possession.
As Roger briefly mentioned about Pazuzu being the demon in The Exorcist, an interesting fact is that it draws from real ancient Mesopotamian mythology, where Pazuzu was originally the king of the wind demons and son of the god Tanbi.
Her houseman in that film, and they have a big party scene after it, and the director, he's basically yelling at the butler, her houseman, calling him a Nazi and stuff like that. And he's, I bet you went bowling with Goebbels and things like that. Well, for a while, he vanishes from the party. And we later see like Reagan afterwards, like completely flipped out, like laying in bed.
The person Roger is referring to is the character Burke Dennings, who is the film director in the movie, which is played by actor Jack McCowran. This is important to remember because he comes up quite a bit in this video.
And then after that, she comes, and then he's leaving the party, and he turns to the mother, and he's like, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something. Fuck it. And he leaves. And so, and then after that, Reagan comes down, and she looks to the astronaut guy and says, you're going to die up there. And then she pisses on the floor, and everybody's like, shit. And from that moment on, there's all this like, highly sexualized devil speaking through her with a British accent. And the director, is a British guy. And so the implication, and then he is for some reason left with Reagan and then gets thrown out of the balcony, and his head is twisted all the way around, and he dies as a character. So the implication is that the director is the one who has raped Reagan.
Are you just watching Rogan like all the way through in the episodes, or are you just like you have a YouTube feed that's programmed to give you the conspiracy parts?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No, I mean I'm not as hard on Rogie as I used to be, just because unless he has a new guest on, but he has a lot of guys on that are just he likes hanging out with.
Yeah.
Don't they have
cool,
books?
We do that shit a lot, but.
Don't they have books in America these days? You guys fucking occupy yourself in some strange ways.
They have fucking.
Oh, we're so illiterate.
I think I'm the only person I know that is my age in my friend circle that buys books on like a weekly basis.
I'm reading The Revenant right now. I got that from his house. Like,
doesn't
Levi
mean
and
I read them as
probably
much as I should, but
yeah, but part of why we're friends is because we actually do shit besides like watch TV and shit. But the average person is so stupid nowadays, and like, I don't know. I mean, my girlfriend, she, you know, I'm 27, she's 41, and like, I dated a lot of women in their 20s and was so unhappy because like they're kind of dumb. Like, I want, you know, we're comedians. Like, I want somebody that gets the jokes I'm making, you know. And so like the reason Levi's my best friend is because like, and he's older. It's like, and all my friends are older too. He's fucking, my generation is so fucking cooked, you know? They're so stupid and screen driven and like fucking hitting their vapes and just have nothing in their head but air. And it's brutal.
I do that
sometimes.
too, but I snagged that book out of the old person book library, free book library in our condo right here.
Oh my God.
There's some bass guys that live here.
Dude, hell yeah. Ace of Base.
Could be a good one.
That'd be sweet.
What's your favorite conspiracy while we're sort of on that topic? Well, let me. This is a 2-part question. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the Dave. What is the conspiracy you think that is real, and then what is the one that you're ashamed to believe in?
You're asking the wrong motherfucker, mate.
Nothing.
My
eugenics.
best,
nothing.
My best friend, who's not really my best friend because of what I'm about to tell you, he's a fucking dyed-in-the-wall fucking hardcore. Everything's a conspiracy. I can't talk to this guy. We went to
You never
fucking
seen a
high
UFO
school.
in Australia?
I don't know. Fucking.
Okay.
Look,
sorry, I didn't cut you off. Keep going. Bye.
Yeah. You can see my words are not coming out because I'm fucking speechless. Yeah, I deliberately avoid it because, okay, but here's the thing. Any conspiracy can sound real, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
There's even that flat earth shit, which is bullshit. When you listen to them fucking talk about it, you go, oh, I can see why they would believe that. Apart from
Dude,
the
you
fact
get the
they're
right
fucking
voice
idiots.
behind that.
Yeah, but no.
Ancient Aliens is like that. Have you guys watched Ancient Aliens? You'll watch one episode of that and you'll be like, this sort of makes sense. Wait, no, that's really stupid. Like, it's just because they put the music
if the
on
History
and they
Channel would have had
narrate it.
all hot bitches like ESPN doing Ancient Aliens, we'd already have disclosure by now, dude.
If they had Sky News, if they had the Sky News people doing Ancient Aliens.
They do alien shit all the time. They're literally... They're like as conspiratorial as I think most of my shit comes from watching
You're
that.
definitely like, you're getting dyed in the wool conspiracist, Lima. And
Dude, Rita
I
is
like
in my
hearing
dreams,
about
dude.
it, but I never buy into any of it. It's definitely
She talks to me
silly.
like the Prophet Muhammad, dude. In my dream, she looks like a little bit more like she's from the planet of the apes.
Levi,
She has
do you
like that
think
weird.
you quit doing opiates and replaced
thing?
that addiction with conspiracies?
No. I think what happened is I quit doing opiates at the same time that I got hit in the head by like a 200-pound log from like 50 feet in the air and knocked me out. And I woke up and started writing jokes and really got into conspiracies hardcore.
That was your
I got reprogrammed, dude.
That was when the apple fell on Newton's head. You were like, oh shit.
Dude, this was like a fucking Lizzo size apple, dude. Apple bottom.
Okay, so here's the thing. This guy I'm telling you about, and he's a fucking, apart from the fact I can't talk to him anymore, he is a great guy. But him and I did heroin for years, right? Because he talks shit, and I'm a polite.
The conspiracy fatigue. I get it.
The conspiracy. I'm a polite guy. Look, you believe what you want. Fucking, that's your life, okay? It's not for me to say you're full of shit, even though you might be. So him and I fucking took heroin for years. You would fucking, you know, like your lad RFK with the fucking toilet seat. You know, we'd fucking shoot up stuff that we didn't know that had come from a guy's mouth. You know, like dirty fucking dirty water, dirty heroin, whatever. You know. But you shouldn't get the fucking vaccine. Dude, I was putting fucking all kinds of shit, as were you, in your body, much worse than this, and you're telling me fucking don't take a fucking a COVID shot? You know?
The COVID shot, that's over the line. The heroin, that's cool.
An ex-junkie anti-poker, dude. You know what I mean?
And that's a true fucking story. That, you know,
people are hilarious that you can be that. Yeah, that's wild.
That is a good story, though.
You can be a heroin addict or you can be anti-vaccine, but to be both is so crazy.
Exactly.
Are you religious at all then?
Me? Fuck. It's all the big questions. I am actually. The older I get, the more I feel. I studied comparative religion at uni, and so which means I studied.
That means at college, Jake. I looked that up.
Yeah, college. So I studied different religions: Taoism, Buddhism, philosophy of religion, sociology of religion, psychology of religion. It's behavioural studies, and I feel if we don't have some sort of spirituality in our life, we definitely know about it mentally. Yeah, like you can't be a complete happy, and who's happy anyway? But I feel you're less happy, you know, without some form of spirituality. So to me, yeah, to me, I don't say I'm a Buddhist or I'm a Taoist or I'm a Christian. I just believe there is God, and you know, that's sort of, it's more a personal thing than me going to church every Sunday.
Yeah. I've been atheist. I've been, you know, most of my life I've lived Jewish, and like I'm just happier believing in something than I am being like there's nothing out there. You know, it's easier to think we're not alone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do you drink still?
Let
me ask you this. When was the last time that you were on the piss blind, dude?
On the piss, mate.
On the piss blind, though.
On the weekend, I drink.
Isn't
every
blind
day.
mean blackout?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get blind, mate. I drink every day. I felt I was drinking too much 10 years ago. Stopped for a year. Got back on. So I'm an on again, off again. I'm a binge drinker. When I can not drink for months and months, but when I do drink. And the thing is, like, as I said, I was a drug and alcohol counsellor at a rehab. And, you know, drugs and alcohol are not the problem. They're the solution to whatever you're trying to fucking, you know, cope with life. You've got anxiety or depression or whatever it is, yeah?
Right.
So to me, I've actually got to address what it is that makes me fucking drink too much. Because I could stop drinking, but that underlying whatever fuck it is still there. So, you know, life's a journey and we work on ourselves. That's a long way of saying yes, I do.
Can I tell you the favorite phrase that I've learned in Australian since I've been researching this? And then I want to see if Jake knows what it means, dude. All right.
I might have heard it on Mr. In Between.
We were getting prezzies on Cracker Night, dude.
No, what could that refer to?
It means you're pre-gaming a banger, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Prezzies is pre-game, and Cracker Night is like a rager, like a big night out.
Interesting.
Cracker Night, dude. That's my new favorite term. I'm like, because over here that's almost offensive.
Yeah. Well, cracker.
If I'm like, dude, if I yell out Cracker Night in the middle of the club, I'm gonna get shot here. Cracker Night.
Cracker Night.
Like, seriously. They're going to drown me in the Gulf of America, dude.
And then you get jumped by everybody.
But Prezzies is fun too, dude. Pre-game.
Well,
it's like you're drinking before drinking. That's what pre-gaming is, dude. That's my favorite.
Whereabouts are you guys situated in America?
Yeah, we're in Florida, which is like
Sarasota, just south of Tampa.
Yeah, we're right on the water.
Hence you're Jewish, right? Florida.
Yeah, a lot of Jews down there.
It's pretty funny.
It's a very Jewish area. That's kind of where Jews go to die. All the Jews who are retired come down there. Yeah. It's too cold in New York once they get older.
Yeah. Hey, I've watched Seinfeld. I fucking know what's going on over there.
You know what's up. I love that. That's what's up. That's good shit. I love it. Yeah, it's good. You know, we have a good comedy scene. I remember you and I both know Yang. She's in our area. I've done shows with her. She just did Kill Tony. We got a good comedy scene. Tampa especially is really good, which is like an hour from us. You know, and then St. Pete is like the woke mind virus you were talking about, where it's just like me and Levi we'll go to cities where we know we're funny and where we'll get paid to do shows and we'll crush. And
Yeah,
people
dude.
come up after us.
Them, bro.
And then the same jokes, people are like, I don't think you can say that. It's like, I don't think you're the arbiter of that, but whatever. You know, so it's you got to just keep going to wherever the show is. But you do notice the better cities and the worse ones for sure.
Yeah. So I imagine Kill Tony's pretty big over there. It's not so big here, but people know it, and I watch it every week, of course.
Yeah.
And I like that it exists, that it's an outlet for people who can say what the fuck they want. You know, like that. I think it's good.
Yeah,
and the fact that it's popular, like, you know, the biggest podcast tells us that there are people that still think in a free way.
Yeah, they got that shit on Netflix now, dude.
It's a meritocracy.
Yeah.
It's one of the few meritocracies that exists in the world, and it's pretty cool that like you can go up, you can do a minute. Yang, I think, has done like 3 minutes now. She's like, we tried to book her for our show, and she's just like unavailable now. So like, if you do a good minute, like your whole trajectory goes up, you know. So it's like that's really cool that exists.
Yeah. So and I know you mentioned it before because I got her fucking name wrong because I'm ignorant. Yeah. This lady,
I think they're spelled different, but they sound the same.
I feel that she needs to marry a fucking handsome Aussie guy with a fucking goatee and tattoos and shit. So,
yeah,
so if you know,
Yang doesn't fuck with skint dudes, bro. That's what she says. She don't fuck with no skint dudes.
I don't know what that means. What is that?
It's broke, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I think
she don't like bums, dude.
Oh, really? I don't know. I think
we would call grubs. But grubs there actually is like what I would call Epstein, right? And isn't like grub like a weasel or like a dirtbaggy type dude?
Man. No, I bet you come into Side Splitters or one of the comedy clubs Yang goes to. I'll introduce you for sure.
This list.
Good man.
Yeah.
So I want to get to America, and because like here there's only so much you can do. So I want to do a bit of a tour in America.
Yes,
so,
we'll book you for sure. Levi's got a show.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Jake's
he'd
probably use a roommate. Just kidding.
I have a couch, totally. Yeah, you can sleep at my place, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
place.
Yeah, so obviously fucking put my name in the bucket in Austin and just do, you know, a couple
New York,
of towns. So,
hit a few spots,
Yeah,
that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, the U.S. is similar to Australia, where it's like you have to really travel. You know, like I think I talked to a couple comedians that work in Germany, and they're like, "Well, I can just go to France if Germany, you know," and they just hop on a train and they just move the fuck around. They never have to fly. And it's like Australia and the U.S. we're sort of in the same boat, where it's like there's pockets that are really good for comedy, but you have to travel to and from them, you know, pretty consistently.
Hey, Rip, is anybody time restricted? Anyone have to go?
I got a few. What about you, Dave?
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I got to head off fairly shortly, but I can hang around for a wee while.
What you got?
Okay, perfect.
What you got? All right.
Yeah. So I took a holiday to Amsterdam in 1992 it was, because I had some Aussie mates were squatting on this fucking barge on a canal, and this compound had caravans of local Amsterdam people, and one of them was this fucking drug dealer, because it's legal there, like hash and fucking dope.
Yeah.
And this guy would get customers coming across the border from like Belgium and fucking Denmark, whatever. And I remember this guy came on a motorbike and he had a leather jacket, and he fucking strapped all these big, huge blocks of hash to his body and put the motorcycle jacket on and fucking took off. With fucking, if he got caught, he'd still be in jail. But I mean, fucking, you know.
Just driving 100 on a bike with like 7 pounds of hash.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And then on the way back, we caught the bus to France, wherever fucking France, to catch the ferry back to England.
Yeah.
And one of the guys I'd struck up a conversation with on the bus, because they search you, because if you come from Amsterdam, you know, obviously you might have fucking been on the gear.
Look sketchy.
But yeah, so this guy and the customs guy fucking said, "Oh, what's this?" Pulled out this fucking rock of hash, and the guy grabbed it from him, fucking swallowed it, and goes, "What? What?"
You got no evidence, bro.
Oh my god! What a cool move! That guy rules.
Very cool move.
What's going on with? I've read all this stuff about. Well, let me ask you this first. Have you ever heard of cane toads, Jacob?
Are those the DMT ones that you lick them and you trip?
No, I don't think so. I think these ones. Can you lick these ones?
They are.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
yeah, cool.
So that's why it's a problem, because they're invading schoolyards, bars, and you can find them in your car engines. So
yeah,
you could be driving down the road and smoking DMT if you got the AC on, dude. That's
oh no,
wild.
did he?
Yeah, he'll probably bounce back. You said it that they have like Starlink down there, so.
Starlink. Poor guy. He's probably only got a few left anyway. But this has been a great episode.
Do you know where I was going with that?
No, where are you going?
You know what toads are in prison?
Oh,
so that's why. Then I go. You can even find them in prisons.
Oh,
and in America, toads in prison are black guys.
Damn. I hope he didn't just bail. He'll come back.
No, he'll be all right. Even if he did, we got enough.
Yeah.
But these pretty good setup there.
Oh yeah. Dude, what if the Australian hit us with an Irish goodbye on our show? That is just.
That wouldn't be very Australian, dude.
We forgot to ask him about.
Isn't he supposed to be like, night homos?
Yeah. He should.
Later, sissies.
He's back.
Yeah, there he is.
We lost you.
Yeah, no, the internet's a bit sketchy, I think.
Shit.
You on that Elon Musk down there?
No, we've got broadband, but I don't think it's as fast as your broadband. Do you want to see my snake? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I knew you had one, dude.
Yeah. It's called a
children's... Oh, this is going to be a dick pic? Okay, never mind.
It's it's called a children's python.
Hold on, show it again.
Children's python,
because
they only grow up to about 1 meter.
1 meter, okay, so that's what, like 3 feet?
Yeah, or a yard, or whatever. Yeah.
A yard, shit. You guys got the whole metric system, huh? That's neat. We should get that. That's honestly stupid of us for not having it.
It's not the only stupid thing you Americans do, so don't worry about it.
Oh, we do a lot of dumb shit, yeah. And we're proud of it. We take pride in the stupidity. Like, we will be like, we're doing dumb shit. We like it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too.
We're number one, bro. Number one in obesity and school shootings and pedophile islands.
All that shit.
Well, do you want to explain the cane toad thing to Jacob?
Yeah, so they were introduced into Australia back in the day because we grow a lot of cane in Australia, particularly where I'm from, up here. And they introduced these fucking cane toads to get rid of the insects and shit. So, and fucking snakes and whatnot. But they became a plague, an epidemic, and they're fucking everywhere. But I haven't seen any for a while, actually. I think that they have been slowly eradicating them. But yes, you can lick them, apparently. I don't know if it's DMT, but it's some sort of hallucinogen. And yeah, people fucking get the golf sticks out and fucking, yeah.
Drip balls at that point, huh? That's cool.
Yeah.
Where exactly can you find these toads invading?
You want to ship a couple over to us and we'll try them on the next episode?
No, but they breed like motherfuckers, which is why they're out of control.
They're invasive,
Queensland.
huh?
Yeah. So Queensland, northern Queensland. But to be honest, I haven't seen one for ages. But they'd be out there, that's for sure.
So you're in Queensland. Where is Mr. In-Between filmed?
He's Sydney. So
He's in Sydney.
I used to live. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I more than anything else in that show, I was blown away by how big Australia is, but also how wild. Like, he's always driving. Do you feel like you have to drive a ton?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Although public transport's really good here, like trains and buses.
Oh,
and
good.
fucking,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in an area that has good public. I know some of the areas are a little bit more country, and there's probably less public transportation. But you have a solid grid where you're at.
Yeah, but I like to drive. I drive a Holden Commodore. Are you familiar with the Commodore?
Oh yeah, very fancy. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's V6. It's a Aussie muscle car. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Probably
what do you
Can I
guys
bring up
got?
a couple things and you tell me what they have
I
in
have a
common?
fucking Honda sedan, just an Accord.
Yeah, don't ask me.
You
Dude.
fucking
Yeah.
clown.
Yeah.
If I
drives
knew
like
you were
a Subaru.
I have a Honda CRV.
You know what? If I knew you guys were Honda drivers, I wouldn't have fucking.
He
I
wouldn't have
wouldn't have
come
been on this show.
yeah.
Wouldn't have fucking agreed, mate. You're ripping me off.
Look, I don't have a car payment, dude. I buy my cars from old ladies who have like a 2015 Honda Civic with 60,000
but
miles on
Hondas
it.
are the
Totally
competition
buy that car.
for Australians, right? So it's like we bought from the enemy for you guys.
Look,
That's
the
tough.
Chinese aren't making any money from me buying a used Honda, okay?
I
They already
guess,
made the
that's
money on
true.
it.
Of course, you
I'm
Jew
just
your way
saving-
out of this, Levi.
What? Don't do that to me, dude.
I'm just
All right. So I'm going to name a couple things. I want you to see if you can narrow down the common thread to them, all right?
Last segment.
The first one was the cane toad. Let's see. The second one was heat waves, bushfires. That's how I saw the bushfire things. Fire. They banned fires. You couldn't even light a fire there. And let's see. Multiple days over 35 degrees Celsius. How hot is that in Fahrenheit? Do you know?
Okay, so to give you an idea, 100 Celsius is boiling point. Does that help you?
We would die on 100 Celsius.
So it's about a third of boiling point. We get up to 40, 50.
Shit.
You get up to what?
So
yeah, 40, 40s
50,
are not
that's
uncommon.
nuts.
Yeah, like 50 very rarely, but
I thought,
definitely
like,
over 40.
Do you guys have
I
air
thought low
conditioning?
30s
Is that
was like
pretty
90s here.
standardized, or are you just like
Yeah, oh yeah, you have to.
you got to? Yeah, you got it. That's crazy. Yeah, some people in Florida try to get away with not having it if they're by the ocean. It's like you.
Well, they are Jewish after all. They want to save the money, right?
Exactly, bro.
That's
It
great,
adds
dude.
up. Save those pennies.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of the ocean, did you ever hear a story about a lighthouse tender that became a minesweeper? You ever hear that story?
No.
No.
It happened in Australia.
Oh shit.
No.
Hey, one
Don't
more
know.
Australian thing that I wanted to throw in there. Are you guys?
You're gonna confuse him. Hold on.
Okay.
And then the Australian bicentennial was celebrated on the same day.
26th of January, 1988.
Or the same year, yeah. The other ones were all shit that happened on your birthday, dude.
And this is where I've fucked you right up, because that's not actually my birthday.
He got you.
I knew it, dude. I knew I should have asked you.
It was
Just
a false
wasted a whole
flag.
segment.
He psyoped
Yeah.
you, bro.
False news, false news, false
You
news.
sneaky Australians, dude.
Oh, jeez. Very
Yeah.
sneaky.
Oh, dude.
Wow. He hit you with a kangaroo kick there in your least expected.
Fucked you right up.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You just
man.
skinned me, dude.
Dang. You
Just
looked
treated me
one
like
way.
like a total tosser, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Why don't you
Treated
try?
me like a drongo or
Uh,
donut
Drongo,
or
love it.
muppet, dude.
okay, so
You
I
know,
wanted to
say-
ask one more thing.
Yeah.
One more comedic thing that I wanted to ask. You know, as a Jew, people ask, like, do I make Holocaust jokes? I asked you about the dingo and the baby. Big tragedy there. The other national tragedy we're all familiar with in Australia is, of course, Steve Irwin. Is it too soon?
Right.
Do you have any Steve Irwin material?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I do, and I've got a bit about my autistic daughter who, you know, they get fixated, right? So we have to go to the fucking aquarium every fucking weekend, and I've been to that aquarium fucking hundreds of times. Anyway, I finished the bit, and I won't go through it with, you know, I've been to the aquarium over 700 times, and not once have I seen Bindi Irwin standing outside the Stingray tank going, and then I go, too soon? Too soon? Yeah, too soon. So, yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Definitely don't think it's too soon to do those jokes because
Keep
his
doing
son,
it
his
until
son
it's
on
not
Pat
too
McAfee
soon. I
last
love
week.
that.
He's like in America doing a fucking media tour. So he's making money off it. We should be able to make jokes.
That's awesome. Oh my god. What a great episode, boys. First international guest. So dope. We got that outro music, Levi?
Yeah, what do you want to hear? The Dave?
Might as well, yeah.
Hey, before we go, I reckon that
You wanna do some plugs?
I'm going to rewrite that song. I think it's a little bit too humble, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta spruce it up a little bit. Yeah. For
Far
sure.
too humble.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go
I think
louder,
the only
I
way you
would
could
say,
spruce it
yeah.
up is if you just like totally just start talking shit about other people. You,
Yeah. I'm the best comedian
checked all the other
in
boxes about
Australia.
you
Fuck
being-
James McCann. Just do a battle rap.
Awesome.
Thanks
I've
for coming
really
on, bro.
fucking had a good time. Appreciate you getting me on. It's good. Great stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're great, dude.
Hope to meet you in person
You're
sometime.
awesome.
We'd love to put you on a show.
Yeah, definitely. I'll
I
definitely
probably
head
had
out.
45 more minutes of shit to go through with you, but it's cool. We'll get you on. We'll get you on again.
We'll have to have you back then. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks,
All right,
man.
awesome.
You're the shit,
Awesome.
dude.
All right, guys.
Cheers, man.
Enjoy your Sunday. All right, bye.
Hell yeah. You
Appreciate
too.
that.
I'm the fire, I'm the storm. I break the rules, I change the norm. I hold the mic, you feel the wave. Step in the light, I am the Dave. I'm the Dave, the Dave. Bringing power, bringing fame. I'm the Dave, the Dave. You'll never see the world the same. I walk the streets, heads start to turn. I light the fuse and watch it burn. They tell the tales, they sing my name. A force of nature you cannot tame.